Alright guys, it's DJ, the Guildmaster, with the Samurai, sporting some of the new merch.
Yeah.
It's a BMP, not a BIMP. Uh-oh, you get one of them shirts with the Etsy. That's for the Samurai, he likes it.
and I've already talked to the Guildmaster about, modeling fees and such, and so...
I gave you a shirt.
I've only asked for 4%, man.
4%?
For everyone that you sell.
Well...
Because the Samurai is wearing it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah, we will.
That probably won't happen. We're playing some Team Yankee today. The road to Historicon. We got a table set up, kind of like a little area of a town. Railhead out in the edge of town. Let's go over our forces. You have a modified force today, Samurai.
I do.
And then I've modified my list for Historicon, which I think I'm probably just going to walk in, actually. So go ahead and go over your stuff. It's a lot different from last time.
I'm running the Airborne again, the VDV.
Okay.
The T-64 BV battalion.
Okay.
2 units of BVVs, even though I'm substituting T-64s for them.
Oh, it's all good.
The HQ, 2 units of 4.
Okay.
7 BMD2s.
Okay.
They're infantry.
All right.
3 of the VDV anti-aircraft.
Okay. 2
Tunguskas, which I'm kind of interested to see what those do.
Okay, is your first time running them?
First time running them, yeah.
Okay.
3 Acacias with the BMDOP.
Okay.
And then 3 Nonas.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of artillery in this.
Okay. Then this is what, support, or is this another battalion here?
This is another battalion here, BMP3 formation.
Okay.
The HQ, 2 units of 4.
Okay.
They're infantry. Oh, and all the RPGs are upgraded to VRs.
Okay, for both groups?
For both groups, yeah.
Okay.
3 of the Storm 2s.
Okay.
4 of my
Gaskins,
which are, God, I need to get another box.
Okay.
And 3 Hurricanes.
Oh, wow, okay. That's 115, so it's pretty...
Yeah.
Pretty interesting force. So then, what I have over here, so I have my airborne. Let me go over. I gotta restart the camera. Okay, I had to restart the camera a little bit. So I'm running my airborne. So the core is airborne. So 2 groups of 7 with 2 dragons. Command. 2 groups of 4 Sheridans with 4 TOW2s. Then obviously, depending on the mission, there's their Hueys. Then in support, 4 Harriers, 2 Air Cobras with TOW2s, Paladins with Minelets, 4 Lavs. Also 4 Vads with a FO, and then 4 Stinger armed Humvees. And then the other formation, which is West German, 2 groups of 3 Leos with a command of 2 Leos. 3, I think they're Jaguar 1s. And then the Humvees are supposed to be 1 3s. I forgot to bring them a lot today. I have the models I just got. I'm putting them together. But they're going to have a group of infantry with 3 Milans, 3 infantry bases. It's 115. So, like I said, this is the table. We're going to go ahead. I'm attacking. He's defending, actually. We're going to roll a dice, and we come back, we'll have the mission and the setup. Alright, so we're back. So, the mission's encirclement. I am the attacker. Samurai's the defender. So, his deployment's clear over here. I put an objective in the very front of it, and then I put an objective over on that hillside. You have immediate reserves.
Right.
And you have 46 points in reserve. So, go over what you have down and where.
Okay.
We modified some of your deployment, but we'll go over it. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, because I'm not used to ranging markers and silly stuff like that.
Okay.
And I'm running 3 units of artillery, go figure.
Yeah.
So I have 3 Nonas here.
Okay.
3 Hurricanes here.
Okay.
My 2 Kadaskas.
Okay.
3 of the PTR ZDs here.
All right.
My
FO.
FO.
Okay.
4 Gaskins in the woods.
Okay.
3 Acacias.
Okay.
3 Storms, the upgraded ones.
All right.
7 BMDs with the infantry in them.
Okay.
And that's everything on the board. And my reserves are going to be all 8 of the BMP3s.
Okay.
Unit of B64 or T64 BVs.
Okay, cool. We're gonna put these guys, Samurai. Let's put them clear in the back.
Throw them back so they don't. Okay.
So I can't see them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? At all. That because they have a 40-inch range. You're only using like 4 inches, if that.
Okay.
So it'd be a little bit easier to hide them. So I just split my forces 46 and 60, roughly. So what I did is I have 2 groups of airborne and loitering helicopters, jets off the board. Over here, I hadn't have very good places to set up, pretty open, but I could spread out a little bit, hug this edge. So I put my FO out here with lavs, with 4 Humvees with tow 2s. Command Leos over here with my Stinger Humvees. They can't do anything. Air Cobras are hiding by the oil drums for cover. Then I have my artillery kind of behind these buildings. I might not be dropping artillery first turn. I might try to get in a better position. And then a group of Sheridans here. Push forward. Over here I have the Jag 1s. Probably going to try to move them into the woods. Then over here I have my VAD 163s. And this is supposed to be my German platoon of infantry. They're loaded in a Humvee, or tracks actually. Then 2 groups of 3 Leo 1s. And then a group of Sheridans. So we're just going to try to push into this side and kind of like flank over, even though the objectives are over here. If I can maybe push some of that artillery out of there, it might be the best. We're going to treat the railroad track as, do you want to do cross or uncross? Either way, it gives an infantry bulletproof cover.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me, whichever one you want to do.
We'll do crossing. I like doing crosses.
Yeah, same here, yeah.
So, all right, minefield's there, minefield's there, minefield's there. That's about it. I have first turn. We're doing daylight, so yeah, we'll be back. We're back, guys. I was in American turn 1. I just kind of moved up here. These guys moved up, fired, knocked out 1 Tunguska because of the angle. I couldn't get the other one. These guys moved over. These guys got in the woods. These guys firing their miniguns that could reach. Actually knocked out 2, bailed 1. My Harriers came in. I lost 2 of them, but they had enough hits. They actually knocked out all 3 Hurricanes. These guys firing did nothing to that T-64 in the woods. These guys kind of failed their crossing going over here. These guys kind of moved up, and then I used these guys selfing range to drop smoke in front. And then these 2 guys survived all the shooting at them. Main is just to bail out a T-64. So that is the end of American turn 1. We're going on Soviet turn 2. You get immediate reserves.
Right.
So you just roll a dice, and then you roll again to see where that comes in on at. What'd you get?
Nothing.
Okay.
Got a 1.
All right. We'll be back after Soviet turn 1. Changed in, you're able to use them.
Yeah.
It sucks though that I knocked out one of them. So that was the end of Soviet turn 1. Your Tunguska stayed. What'd you do? You ended up rearranging in with these guys.
Correct.
Bailed out a VAD. No big deal. Them guys stayed. Didn't get back in.
Right.
These guys just kind of moved around, shot a little bit.
One of them bailed back. He
bailed back in. He did knock out a Humvee. Then your Storms bailed 1, knocked 1. And then the game, you're using your infantry to spot. You rearranged in and knocked out 3 lavs.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I rolled 3 3s. And then you have no reserves coming in yet.
No.
So we're going on to American turn 2.
All right.
We'll be back. That's the end of American turn 2. Pretty productive. Humvees ran away. This guy stayed, moved up, didn't do anything. They stayed in place. Crossed the minefield. 1 didn't make it. Other 3 did. With those ones and those ones, they knocked out, 3 of them, bailed 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty lackluster shooting. Both air Cobras fired. Got knocked out by the Gaskins. Artillery ranged in. I ranged in a bad spot because of the angling. I thought it'd be better. Yeah, didn't do anything.
Yeah. These
guys sat here. We bailed out the FO. These guys moved over and had a long bomb shot. Killed the last AA unit here. These guys all moved up because of the gapping. I was able to get around the minefield. They split fire, knocked the last Tunguska, and then these two here were able to fire and knock out these guys. This guy is one to be killed, Greg. He'd be okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't really get him.
Okay.
So we're kind of hopefully eliminating some stuff. We're going to push on this flank over here. We are going to Soviet turn 2, so you do get to roll 2 dice for reserves. And you've been rolling really hot right now. You've been knocking stuff out of the air and bouncing things. So 1 unit. Roll another dice, Greg. 2. So 2 is that corner over there. Kind of where you need them.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'm going to bring in the 3 T64B.
Is it 3 or 4?
Huh?
Is it 3 or 4? Because I thought your commander's over here. So it's probably a group of 4.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after Soviet turn 2. Okay, so that was the end of Soviet turn 2. So you did get 1 reserve in.
Right.
Which was them tanks.
The T64BBs.
Okay, they showed up and they just bailed out of Sheridan. Your Nona stayed, but he direct fired and missed. Moving over. What else?
The T64s.
The commander and a group of 4 got out of the woods and shot at the FO missed. Shot at. We count these Connexes as heavy cover.
Right.
So he shot and missed them. Storms fired, bailed out a guy. I made my double bail, and then you fired a spandrel, knocked out a tank.
Knocked out a tank, and then I shot 4 shots at these guys and
bailed
out another one.
Okay, so that's the end of Soviet turn 2. We're going on to America turn 3. I'll probably start bringing some aircraft in now, so we're doing some stuff. All right, we'll be back. All right, so we're back. That was the end of turn 3 Americans. Really productive turn this time. Finally got to turn things around. Jets came in. I moved up. So the 2 guys are getting side shots on the T-64s. They both missed. The guy hit him from the front. I actually hit, and he failed his armor, and the auto blowed up. This guy didn't get back in. These guys kind of moved here. 113's moved over here with Leos in support. The Jags were able to blitz, but one failed his moving. So they fired, knocked out one, bailed one. And then my artillery dropped his minefield right in the middle of all the T-64s. Leo kind of moved. These guys all got in the woods. So 2 of them split fire, knocked out the FO. Then the other 2 fired at the infantry. Actually killed 1 base. Moving over. These guys failed to get in. But I made my leadership, them and this commander, knocked out 2 more 1-1 BRDMs. My 1 group of helicopters landed behind the hill. And my jets came in, survived the AA, knocked out 2 and bailed out the other 2 Gaskins on their strafing run. We're going on to turn 3. So you roll 3 dice, and if you don't get any, it's an auto 1 in. What'd you get? 2 units, Greg. So which unit are you bringing on next?
All I got is my BMP company. Or not.
There's 3 units in it, though, right?
Yeah, so I'm bringing in a unit of BMP3s.
Okay.
And another BM unit.
Well, you have to roll for which side to get as well. I was trying to get out.
Say that.
Well, you have to find out what you're bringing, Greg. Jesus. So go ahead.
I know I'm God, but still.
You're definitely not God. So 1 is 1 over there.
And
the other one?
1
over there as well. So, okay. I'm going to go, we'll be back after Soviet turn 3. So we ended up calling it. So what ended up happening was both his units came on over here, as you guys saw. Kind of devastated everything over here. Killed the tanks, killed everybody. None of my stuff's in danger of breaking this time, as far as the Germans go. And him not moving up on the hill ended up, next turn I'm going to end up just pulling out on the objective.
And that's going to be it.
And that's going to end up being it. Good game, though.
Yeah, sure. I think the 3 units of artillery did very well.
Well, yeah. Plus, you had them ranged in, which did good. The only thing that hurt you, and it wasn't even your fault, was
Reserves.
Well, yeah, they all came in on that side.
Yeah. Everybody.
Which stopped me from rolling your flank, but in the same notion,
left the other flank wide open.
Yeah, and I was able just to keep mashing it and then land aircraft. I don't think anyone else is coming out to you guys. It's probably just be me and Greg's only game. Any takeaways?
Not really. No, I think I played it pretty decent, other than taking forever for reserves to get in.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, my superior anti-air blew apart your,
Whoa.
I'm just saying. Other than that, that was the only highlight, was them just...
Okay.
I mean, you dropped the minefield on them. I probably could have run through it.
Yeah, that hurt you because I stopped you from moving them.
Yeah.
I saw all 4 piled up, and I was like, I could get all 4 with one, or all 5 with one minefield, and I was able to actually hit them. That one minefield's pretty good.
And that's something that I forgot to do with my artillery. I mean, you blew my artillery out early, but I could have dropped the minefield with the hurricanes.
Oh, can they?
Yeah.
You have to pay for it, or does it come with them?
No, it comes with that.
Oh, wow.
But I want to say I could do it with... Casey and the Nonas cannot.
Well, Casey's you're out to buy if you do. We can look.
The Nonas, no, but the hurricanes could.
Okay. Yeah, that's something you could have definitely done with the ranged in markers. You could have ranged in somewhere and dropped more minefields.
The Acacias cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right.
I could drop the minefield.
You know what? It's just you don't really use them, so it's getting you to use them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is we're gonna call it. This is the Guildmaster with the Samurai. We will see you guys later.
It's BMP.
Not a bump. All right, guys. Later.